Loud. All right, good job. Good to see you guys. Let's start with the full body stretch on the ground. Inhale, happy day. Hi guys. Hello. Just a stretch where you reach through your fingers, you reach the thumbs. Take an inhale. Start with your right ankle to your left thigh, and let's just wake up our hip as people are coming in. So glad to see you. Feel how good that is to wake up your hip. And just take a little rock, and as everybody's coming in, just get into a figure four. When you're ready, you can spread your toes and point at your ankles and flex them. And then we're gonna take it to the other side. So I'm just gonna letting you come in. Hi, come on in, so nice. And you might rock. You're gonna be breathing into your nose, move ankles. You're gonna inhale. Hi, everybody. Everybody who's coming in, we just started with a couple of hip openers, something to feel great and to let everybody come in. And then hi, Polly, and then take your hands to your feet. Now let your knees go a little wider, and you can add a little rock. Breathe in, breathe in, breathe in. Oh, looking good. Now you can put your feet down onto the floor, and you're going to begin just rolling up your spine and lowering it. So let's get our back warmed up. Now really, and I know this cue, I say it a lot, but if you feel each vertebra go down one at a time, because your body would naturally just kind of skyrocket the hips up. So we actually want to work on the articulation. The lower back, and the lower back curls up, and the lower back curls down, and the lower back curls up. And now it may feel like it's easier to articulate. You want to feel, and if you want, put your hands on your belly or your back so you can kind of get in touch with what's going on. Now hold the hips up. We're going to put the arms overhead and just enjoy a stretch here and a lift. So hold 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then begin lowering your spine back down. Take your right leg up in the air and hold on to that thigh. Take your left leg at about 45-degree angle, and then switch the legs and pull your left leg in, and now pull your right leg. Now, if you would like to add on, you can lift up your shoulders, and you're in a single straight leg abdominal crunch here. Pull in. Hi, everybody. Hi, guys. Hey, Michelle. Hey, 4. I can see you now, Catherine. Good. Yep, that's great. 4. Let me give you another modification, and it would be hands behind the head. 4. Yeah. 3. Yeah, do that one. Cool. 2. Now rest your head down, and you could just hold your legs and rock a little bit. And we're going to take our feet on an imaginary table and place the fingertips behind the head. Let me show you the modification. Right leg extends, left leg extends. Right leg extends, left leg extends. Adding on, rotation, 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 and rotation. Breathe and pull in the belly. 10. So if you see your belly doing this vertical pooch, this vertical ridge, you really want to pull belly in every time you exhale, and look at it until that really becomes more normal and natural. All right, guys, we're going to take that down, hands to your feet, pull the knees down on either side. Now we're going to do one more with the abs in this supine ab crunch, and then we're going to come out. I'm going to show it with the hands behind the head. So let your knees come in towards your elbows. Now bring your torso up so your elbows touch your knees. Now extend your legs, open your elbows, but stay up in your torso, elbows to knees. Extend your legs, tap your elbow to your knee, extend, tap your elbows to your knee. This is called double leg stretch. I'm just doing it with a modification for the neck where the hands are behind the head. All right, 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to take another stretch. Take the right knee across and hold the left hand on the right knee. Take the right arm out. Your gaze could head towards that right hand. Breathe in, breathe in, breathe in. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now inhale, and then exhale, take it to the other side. Take your knee down, twist, your left arm goes out. Breathe in, breathe in, breathe in. I like this because you get so many muscle groups in one stretch, in one posture. Now we're going to let the legs go long again and let the arms go long. Now with your inhale, prepare, and on your exhale, tuck your chin, reach your arms up and reach your arms over. Now the modification would be that you do a partial roll down. So I'm going to pretend I'm doing a modification here. You're going to go down and then back over. So you could abbreviate your range of motion. Okay, good, Catherine. Go inhale up. Now another modification would be that you bend your knees enough so that your hands can kind of help you on your legs. And then you let go of the, yeah, just walk your fingers up. Let your fingers do the walking. And then inhale, good, Betty, that looks great. Inhale. Now, you're really just working at your own pace. So if I'm cueing a certain part of the movement in your body shorter than mine, you might be at a different place. You can use your hands on your thighs on the way down as a modification as well. If you need a harder intensity, you can take your arms like a frame and watch how your elbows, or excuse me, your biceps are beside your ears. And that's a harder position, right? Inhale, and then same thing, try to come up with that frame. And you can always move your arms ahead of you. Yeah, good, good goal. Good, Jean. Inhale and exhale. And one more. And exhale. Now we're going to take a full body stretch when we're down there. Breathe in. And then if you would like a sit, grab one. We're going to do some swans, belly downs. I'm going to move my camera just a little bit. My desk is almost in the way, and I don't like that. I like to be able to see very clear. Okay, belly down. You can be on your forearms, and that's a sphinx. Or as you're ready, push your hands. Now at first just hold. Looks good, Jean. Looks good. Everybody looks good. There, and then Karen. Good. Yep. Now begin lowering your torso, and then when your head and torso are down, lift up your thighs. Lower your thighs and lift up your torso. Now again, at your own pace, lower down and then lift up your thighs. And then come up. Inhale. Good. Elbows point down, Jean. That looks good. And then lower, and then thighs. Good, Catherine. And legs up. Lower the legs, lift the torso. And exhale, lower, and legs. Those of you that want to add a dynamic component, when you're up with your hands this time, you can let go. Catch yourself after one, or keep going. Good call. Or keep going. Good. Or Catherine, just do it slowly. Either way. Yeah. About 3 sets of those. And then a child pose or a windshield wipe pose. So something that lets you relax. I'm probably going to take my outer shawl off now. Take a moment to slip into your favorite plank. Forearms down. And toes or modification, knees. All right, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, to side plank. 10. Side plank on the other one. And then front plank. Hold. Now rest your hips and then place your hands beside your thighs. Your palms face down, and you're going to inhale, lift up. Now the thighs can lift, the upper back can lift, the arms are off the mat. Now just breathe. When you breathe, you're going to go up a little, maybe an inch. You're going to probably go down a little, an inch, but you're not going all the way down to the floor. Breathe in and out. No neck tension. If you're not sure, shake your neck. There should be an ease in your neck. Lower down, we're going to do that again, but take a rest. Okay, here we go. Peel up. Nice. Looking good. Nice, Polly. And then lower, we're going to do it again. And up. Michelle, try your palms facing the floor and just see. Does that feel okay? Okay, that's external rotation. It'll just help combat the internal rotation that happens during the day. All right, either rest into a windshield wipe or rest into a child's pose. You choose. Wonderful. Breathe, breathe, breathe. We're gonna do 21. 21 is a fun, exciting game of planks in a row, but it's not about doing the 21 fast. It's about having good form upon each and transition. So I'll start us with a front plank. So this would be 1, but you want to make sure your plank feels good. It's got all the cues. Then when you do a side plank, you check all your cues. Shoulders down, ear in line with your shoulder. That's 2. Come back, front plank. This is 3. Go to a side plank. This is 4. Go to a front plank. This is 5. Go to a front plank. This is 6. Go to a front plank. This is 7. Front plank 8. Front plank 9. Front plank 10. Front plank 11. Front plank 12. Front plank 13. Plank 14. I think I'm just calling everything a front plank, aren't I? Front plank 15. Turn side plank 16. Front plank 17. Side plank 18. Front plank 19. Side plank 20. Front plank 21. And you did it. Grab a sip if you'd like. Earl Grey with goat milk. Cheers. Now we're going to take some seated. If sitting is not comfortable, please put a pillow under your booty. You want the bones to feel comfortable. You're going to rotate and then reach for your pinky toe. Rotate first. Reach for your pinky toe. Lengthen. Rotate as much as you can and then dive. And inhale and exhale. Why don't we try a variation where we flip our palms up and reach. 6 more. 5 more. 4 more. 3. 2. 1. Now we're going to glue the legs together and just make it a dynamic up and over. Big, big paintbrush on your fingers. Hold aside, hold it, 10. Go up, hold it. and then come up. Now this one is rotation. Glue the legs, rotate, rotate. Now when you rotate, keep your hips stable. You're keeping your feet together. They're not shifting one past the other. Whatever, your pelvis is stable, whatever your leg position is. Now, what we'll do is hold the next one. Hold a stretch. 10. The upper back is your focus. It doesn't even matter what your legs are doing. It's really about the spine twisting. So make your legs comfy. Open up the arms. Exhale, rotate. Inhale. And then exhale. Really good, guys. Now we're going to take the elbows behind us. Lift up your feet. Extend and in. Now, if you do not want to extend so far because it feels like you lose form in your back, you can just do a baby extension. Lift up your sternum so you're never sinking in your shoulders. Now, if hand can, Jean, you must have read my mind. We're going to do corner to corner. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, rest into a full body stretch. One arm or both arms are long. Now we're going to start with roll up. Inhale and exhale, come up and over into roll up. The option here is to do neck pull, which is like a hinge right here. This is a possibility, but you could stick with roll up. Now, when you can't hinge anymore, you flex your spine. Now, one way to do that, I like how you guys went right to it. Your arms could go forward during the hard parts. That's a modification. And then you come back to this hand beside your temple when you can, hinge and flex. Breathe in and exhale over, stack the spine, hinge and flex. Inhale and exhale over and stack the spine and then hinge. Inhale, exhale over, stack, hinge and flex. All right, one more. Up, over, lengthen, hinge, full body stretch. Big arms, stretch. Now, lift up your right leg, but leave your left leg down and draw 5 circles with hip circles. 5, big. 4, your ribs are down. 3, 2, 1, go the other way. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now leave that leg in the air and have your hands behind the leg or whatever you can do. Point and flex 5 times with the ankle. And I like to think about your articulating, actually let's do like 10 of those, articulating through your foot. Leave your toes pulled back and hold. Pour your left leg down. Try your right leg down, lift up your left leg. Here we go, 5 large circles. Five the other way. Hold on to that leg. Now, point and flex maybe 10 times here. Pull those toes back and hold, really pour that right leg down. Both legs up and hands beside your thighs and take 8 corkscrews. Glue the legs together and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and hug. Rest, and you might even do a little right and left or a circle. Leave your head down. The thighs come up, and imagine you're on a stationary bicycle. Now, if you care to add on, float up and back down, and 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 one more. Nice job. Now feet together, bound ankle stretch. I like to put my forearms on the thighs to gently encourage that down. You can also do this lying down. Karen, you can do it down, you can do it up. Whatever way feels good. We're gonna hold for another 10. Good, Jean, that's great. 8, breathe in, 5. Oh, that feels so good. 5, 4, 3, 2, come up. Now, let's grab a sip if you would like to. I'd like to. And then we're going to go back into a front plank. You guys are doing great. Cheers to starting off 2024 with good wellness. Forearms down. The very first exercise, either stay put or shift forward and back 10 times. Forward and back, forward and back, forward and back. Now, if you would like your foam roller, you can do this with the foam roller as well. If you would like a challenge, do 5 more. Now rest any way you want to. I'm going to show one way is just to rest your belly down. You could also do a child pose here. We're going to be adding on forearm plank. So come up to plank. Either stay here or dip your left hip and then your right hip 10 times. 10 sets. So it's 20 dips, it's 10 sets. A set would be right, left. Get ready. Rest any way you want to. You guys are doing great. I hope your abs have been feeling this week. Now the next one is going to be a hip lift, which I call dolphin plank, dolphin plank, dolphin plank. You can do it with your roller, you can do it with the floor. You'll get it either way, you'll feel those abs. You lift your hips and then you come back down. You got it, let's try it. Yep, that nice, Polly, that's perfect. That's exactly what I meant. 4. And recover. Woo! Any way you want to. We're still doing planks. Now, the next one is a possible leg, I call it hip extension. It's a possible leg lift. Listen to your body. So go to plank, either on the floor or on your foam roller. Possibly float a right leg up, a left leg up. 10 of these total. Recover. Woo! Nice, guys. The next one is going to be a dolphin like we did before, but we do a slight diagonal angle. I call it an oblique angle. So I'll show you, you can do it either way, on the roller or on the floor. When you lift your hips, you just angle your hips a little left, and then you angle them a little right, then you do plank, and then you angle them a little left. It's subtle, it's just a little more oblique. 10 total. And recover. Rest. Now option, grab a sip. Those are hard. Let's grab a sip. And then we'll do a side plank on the roller or on the floor. You get to choose. You guys are doing great. A lot of people avoid planks and we just plow right through them, don't we? This is your choice of stacked or staggered feet. Stacked is always harder. Hold. Now, if you care to add on a slow rotate and then add your arm going beyond you, 2, inhale, exhale, 3, good, 4, 5, 6, nice, 7, it looks so graceful, look at that graceful arm, 8, 9, hot dog guys, let's lower, let's go to the other side, here we go. Inhale, now add your rotation, yeah. I like it. And rest when you're ready. Either, yeah, take your time. Your heels could be on the foam roller or the floor. Your hands can be behind you. Another option is to do reverse plank. Another option is to do a bound angle. 10. Not lift up your hip. Yeah, 8, there you go. 5, 4, 3, 2, have a seat. Now, forearm forward. You can sit however you want. I'm just putting the arm forward, dropping the shoulder. Love this one. Arm forward, pull the fingers under. I just always am amazed at how much these muscles need it. Pull your fingers back. And pull your fingers back. Now, grab a sip if you want, and we're gonna do swan using the foam roller. It's one of my favorite exercises. I might possibly say that every 20 minutes, but I really mean it. This is one of my favorite exercises. If you don't have a roller, the floor will do. That's the great thing about swans. Belly down, feet long, and if you have a roller, it's like you're adding on the intensity to what we did earlier. You go up. If you don't, you're adding on endurance, and so it's all good because we definitely need endurance in these muscles, right? So building bone density, and I'm cueing what we're doing it though, so you're pressing up. Good. Good. And notice how wonderful that feels. Let's hold it, guys. Let's hold it about 10 here. So go up and hold 10, 9, relax. We're going to do it again. Breathe in and come up when you're ready. 10 when you get there. And relax. Here we go. Inhale, come up. 10. And relax. Okay, this one is one of two postures. Either your hands come beside you and you lift up, or one of three postures. Hold your foot. The third posture would be hold both feet. Okay, you choose among those three. Breathe in, do your posture. Good. Nice. Lift up when you're ready, Jean. Yeah. Oh, there you go. I can see you now past the roller. Good. Relax. We're going to do it again or do the other foot. Here we go. Come on up. and recover. And child pose, push your hips back and rest. Oh, your other possibility is just to lie there and move the knees right, left, like a windshield wiper. Sit, and then we'll do some side planks with a lateral flexion. The possibility is to have a foam roller at one end. This arm is going to be moving. This ain't, oh, nice, Cole. So your forearm, you want to be comfortable. So lift up. You can always use a really thick mat, 2 mats, an extra padding. I've got one of these kitchen mats as a yoga mat because it came extra from Amazon. And so I found out, man, it works great as a yoga mat because I'm bony in certain places. So I never want your bones to inhibit your movement. You want to be comfortable in the bones so that you can work the muscles. So you can associate good with exercise and not pain with exercise. One more. Now, when you're ready, make sure you're padded, because my forearm bones are kind of like sensitive, my ulna bone especially. So just make it comfortable so that way you can put all your attention in the work, the effort, the form, the mind benefit of parasympathetic, linking breath with movement. You don't want a bone sticking in the floor to make you feel distracted. Up and over. And enjoy. I like to try to touch the floor with my hand and encourage that extra benefit of flexibility. Try what you need today. Awesome. Lower it down. Woo! Grab a sip. Perfect. Nice job. This is going to be without the foam roller. It's kind of in the way for this one, so just get rid of it if you have it. Breaststroke. Now, breaststroke is a belly down move. You pretend that you're coming up for air and you swim your arms around and go all the way, big circle, touch your thighs, drag your fingers up along your torso again to reach overhead, lift up, swim your arms, big, big. But enjoy. Actually feel like you're going through some warm water, a warm saline pool or a hot spring. A hot spring. Go up. One more. Okay, hands underneath your head or forehead and windshield wipe your knees. This is a release. We're going to do interlace finger position as an option. The second modification would be to put your hands beside your hips again. So either hands beside your hips or interlace them at your bum. Lift up your booty. Now breathe. And relax. You can do it again. And if you were interlaced, just change your fingers. That looks good, Karen. Inhale, come up. And you're either doing a child's pose or you're doing a windshield wipe. Rest. And grab a sip if you would like. Then let me grab a sip first. I'm going to do a couple options here. You choose what's good for you. The first one is flexion, extension. Flexion, extension. The next one is down dog, up dog articulation. You could also do a combination. So, and if you need to not do this, yeah, I was going to say the same thing, Cole, put yourself on your forearms. Your goal is, if you know the intention, you know how to modify. The goal is getting that back articulation. Top. Lift lumbar. Inhale. and tuck and lift. And up. And recover. Woo! Nice job. All right. Now, however you want to sit, hands together. Move your wrist and massage. I'm just making sure no one needs a modification on this. Everybody good? Okay, good. Wonderful. And let me know if you need a modification. Just give me a look or lift a finger. Now lower your palms if you would like another one. This is a prayer pose stretch. Swallowed wrong. Hold that. Good. Nice. A little shake. This is actually in the arthritis handbook, but one finger out, try to stretch it out as much as you can. Now stretch out your second finger as much as you can. I mean, like they're ironed flat. Now try to stretch your third one. Here's where I start really needing to consciously focus. Stretch them out flat as you can. Now fourth one, flat as you can. Now fifth one, everything's flat now, right? Now watch, thumb in or do verbal, listen to the verbal or watch, but just all the other fingers are flat. Here it is, try just the first finger coming in. You can catch it, but flatten out the other ones. See how they want to curl? Now the middle, but flatten out the last two. See how that one wanted to curl, so flatten it. Stretch it. Now the fourth one, stretch out the pinky. Now the fifth one. Nice job. And now just do like you're milking a goat. You pull each, well, it's not this easy. Pull out, but pull and pull, just pull, give traction, and then just shake it out. Awesome job, guys. And now we're going to go back to the floor on our side. If you need a sit or would like a sit, grab it. So that was just a little extra attention for our precious hands. Your arm is under your ear. Again, hip bone is a possibility that's sensitive, so make your hip happy. You can double mat it, double up your towel. You can bend the knee slightly, sometimes that helps. 6, 7. Neck is easy though, not tense. Jaw's easy. Jaw is relaxed, eyes are relaxed. Now, if you care to add on, you can come up 5 times. If you need to do something else, that's okay. Up, 2, I'm gonna look. Awesome. Or you could do double leg lift some more. Yeah, lift up your, good, Polly, that's a good modification. Look at Karen. Yeah, nice, Catherine. One more. Now, I'm gonna spiral around to see this side. Both legs lift. This is your modification if you don't want to do the V-sit, the banana boat. Feel your waist. Make sure your bottom wrist is okay, it's soft, it doesn't need to have any tension. If you care to add on, and rest. All right, guys, legs long. One arm up and back. One arm up and back. Both elbows soften. Lift your heart. Now, yeah, Cole, you can roll your fingers under. It's the same. If you have any wrist issues, just try rolling your fingers under. Your intention, the theme, is your heart is lifting, your thoracic spine's opening. Nice job. We're going to sit however you want. So I am going to do this for a moment and pat yourself on the back with one arm and catch your hand with the other. So you could be doing cow face, you could just be doing one arm up. Try the other side. And then a prayer pose behind you. If prayer pose behind you isn't going to happen, you could do prayer pose in front of you and lower your palms. That a girl, Karen, yep. Nice. Inhale, shoulders open. And then just shake it out, let it go. Nice. Come back to your forearm plank. You can do this with a foam roller. I'm sorry, I meant forearm. Yeah, forearm plank. You can do it with a foam roller, but you don't have to, okay? Now, once you're here, one option, you can be here, or pull one knee under, and then pull the other knee under, but just leave your foam roller back or leave your other foot back. You can shift a little to make room from the floor, that's okay. One more, each. Recover any way you need to. Now, your next one is the same, either a foam roller on your arms, either a plank on your forearms or the foam roller, or bend both knees under, in and out. So I'll show you the foam roller variation. You pull your knees under, you extend them. If you don't have a foam roller, you can also do the one we just did, one knee in, or you can hold plank. Now, 4 more, good. 3, that's great, Polly. 2, 1, take a breather, rest. Now, come up to your shins. I need to tilt my screen a little, but I'm gonna, Catherine, if you don't like to be on your shins, I'm gonna show you a modification. So let me just see what I see. I need to change it again. Hold on. Try this. Yeah. Now, do you remember the double side leg lift we did earlier, Catherine? That would be a great modification if you don't want to put weight on your knee. Where you lie on your side and you lift up both legs. And if you care to add on and you're okay on your shin, roll. Another thing you can always do is put padding underneath this shin. So remember that I said the importance of protecting your body. My Thai yoga teacher years ago said, if your body hurts for 1 second, put a mat under it or get out of that position. So I want you to be acutely aware that your body's always sending you signals for your highest wellness. We love challenging the muscles, love it, but we don't want the bones to be hurting. So if you keep that in mind, your body gets used to correctly editing it and not overcoming that. All right, so other fingers can be here. Dip away from the leg that's long. Check your wrists, they're soft here. I like to fold my knuckles under, my fingers under, yeah. This should be working. If you're not sure, you can always touch. Catherine, if you want to, you can always lie down on your side, arm underneath your ear and lift up, because if your knee hurts at all, I don't want it. We can work your obliques another way, right? Rotation, inhale and rotate. And energize that other leg because it's strong. We don't want it to bend towards the floor. Guys, I'm going to give us one of 2 things. Good job. Either you're going to do a side plank, that's what you're probably going to do on your forearm, or you get to choose Madrasana. What? 10, 9, 8. You know I love this one. This is one of my favorite poses. 5, 4, 3, 2. Lower your hip. Let's go to the other side. Now your choices. Side or Madrasana. I mean, of course, if you want to do a stretch, you can always do that too. 10, this is your time for wellness. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And let that go. Nice. Let's go to our forearms. Grab a sip if you want. You see how we're getting our abs back in shape in 1 week, right? Right where we left off. Form. Now, your upside down V, dolphin, hold. Pick up your left foot and push that right heel down. Put that foot down, pick up your other foot, and press that heel down. Both heels down and hold. And rest. Whew, nice job. I'm going to offer a balance pose, and I'm going to give you a wrist modification. Forearms, knees. This is a modification if you want your wrist to have a little bit more neutrality. Balance. Now lift up your other shin and toes for more balance. So I'm going to show you a couple different ways. Balance, opposite arm, opposite leg. The hard part is lifting your shin and toe. Yeah, that's the hard part of the other leg on the floor. Yeah, good. You can do it forearms, you can do it hands, you can do it with your toes, you can do it with your toes down. Alternate at your own cadence, guys. We're doing right arm, left leg, and then left arm, right leg. Right arm, left leg, left arm, right leg. And good. Now, if you care to add on left arm out, right leg out, and they come together underneath you, and then they extend. 6 on each side. It's harder without your toes on the ground. Woo! I had to touch, that's okay. And then it's harder, do the other side, it's harder without the toes on the ground. Woo! Rest, good. I want to offer a sideline quad stretch. So when you're ready, I'm going to give you a couple different ways to do this. One is like this. One is, oh, I hit my thumbtack out. I'll get that in a minute. And one is like this. So either side or on your roller or on your back. I would do the side, Catherine. Yep. And then, yeah, just kind of letting your foot rest. Yeah. Yep. Just touching the quad. Good. Nice, Betty. All right, try the other one. Good. Now, coming off, you can do a foam roller. You can do it with the floor. You can grab a Donna band or an elastic tubing. We're going to do a hamstring stretch, and you can do this all sorts of ways. You can use your hand. You can use your Donna band. You can use your Pilates ring. You can use a foam roller or a block if you want. The pouring down of the other leg is really nice for the back. Whew. If you are comfortable here and you want to add on, just cross your leg a little for that outer hamstring. And really try to breathe in through your nose and breathe out of your nose fully. Some of you have reached out to me, texted or emailed me that you got sick over the holidays. Please just breathe however you can, because it's not as important, the mechanics. You mostly want to feel like you can get a breath in without stress or eliciting a cough response. Go out to the side. Take that other foot in the air and pour your other leg down. Take the look across. Try it out to the side a little. And release that. We're going to take a hip opener that is one of two things. You can do right ankle to left thigh. Those of you who got to class early, you have done this stretch for at least a little bit. So if you want to add a second one, a different one, you can just roll over and do teapot. And it may be that you know your body has a way that stretches better, because this is for you. People are built differently. People have different days. You might have done a run and all of a sudden your hips are tight, or had a long drive. So see what works for you. Personally, I get benefit from all the stretches, but this one actually adds to my back stretch, whereas the other one doesn't get it as much as this one. So just do whatever you need. Letting go, letting go, letting go. You can imagine you're in a beautiful mesa looking over to some Zion mountains, but you don't have any crowds around you. It's 70 degrees, there's blue sky, there's beautiful white cumulus clouds floating by. You can see some prickly pear berries that you're going to harvest and make prickly pear berry smoothies with. And now go to the other side and take your left ankle to right thigh, reach your hands through the window. You can take your other stretch, I call it teapot, your left arm's out. You can imagine that your only noises are a little bit of birds, a little bit of wind in the juniper trees. The air is fresh. There's nothing to figure out from the past or the future. Now rest your feet together like bound angle supine, and let your knees fall open. This is bound angle, and just enjoy. Yeah, that's it, and rest. Now your feet go wider than your hips, and you drop your inner right knee down. You might even pick up your left ankle and rest it on top. Your arms can go overhead. Karen, this is a great one for you. Yep, see it, yeah, see how that feels. Breathe in really low in your belly. Take the other one, ankle to thigh, wrist. And then guys, when you're ready, you can put your hips up on the wall. You could do this with a block, a foam roller, or you could even just rest in Shavasana. The goal is to let the mind die. That's what Shavasana means. It means corpse. And the mind does have a tendency to try to figure out problems or review issues from the past or problem solve in the future. And it's great tool, and we're going to let it rest because there's a wisdom even deeper than the mind, or that can at least at minimum accompany the mind's wisdom, and it's a deeper cellular wisdom. So now we're letting the mind have a break. We're appreciating it, but we're letting it go. One way to do this is just by focusing on your breath. Follow it in and follow it out. We're going to add the energy of peace into that breath. So that's called a mantra, a mind tool. You can add the energy of peace as you inhale, infiltrating your cells, infusing your cells, and exhale anything that doesn't serve that higher cause of peace. Inhale the energy of peace and let go of anything that doesn't serve that. Breathe in. Now, when you're ready, let the block off, and you can come up towards a seated position that serves you and lift up through your spine, and you can place your hands on the heart. This is an intention that you can use anytime your mind tends to want to figure out something. It's a wonderful mind, it's a precious mind, so we're thanking it, but we're also going to do an intention that can help make you feel lighter. I intend to be open and receptive to all of the divine solutions that are available to me. Messages, intuitions, and hunches are coming to me all day in many ways and in many forms. I am open and receptive to all of the creative solutions that are available to me through divine intervention. I notice intuitions, urges, and hunches, gut feelings throughout my day. All is well. With so much appreciation, thank you guys so much. You look strong as an ox. It's so cool to see it. Awesome. Bye, guys. Have a great day. I'll see you soon. Oh, free class Friday. Free class Friday, don't forget. And then one other thing, one of my clients was taking a lot of painkillers and she got a peptic ulcer, and I had an ulcer when I was in my 20s. 4 of my family members have passed out and hemorrhaged because of ibuprofen and Aleve. I'm just telling you that because some people don't know this, but just be aware, be aware, be careful with that stuff. Bye guys.